Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to 14 Eagles Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Forbes. I'll be your host. We hope you guys had a really good week. A lot of great things going on with the 14 Eagles platform. And we just want you to tell your friends and family about us and come join us. So with that being said, Brian, you have the floor.
All right. Fantastic. Again, I'd like to also welcome you as well. As always, you could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really appreciate that. As always, we always like to go over the state of the 14 Eagles platform, and right now, everything as usual is going very well. People are coming in on a daily basis, and they're using the platform with smoothness and expertise almost. And it's just great to see that. We have a very easy platform, which you'll be able to see. And, we're very proud of it right now. We have made a couple of changes to it to make things run a little smoother and a little faster. And it seems to be doing the trick. As time goes on, 14 Eagles platform is steady evolving. And we're going to always evolve and make it better as time goes on. So we want you to always, be confident that things are going well with 14 Eagles, and the future, the sky's the limit in our future with this activity. So we're going to go in with the presentation now to let you know what 14 Eagles is really all about. So into doing that, we encourage you to go to the 14 Eagles community website. This community website is found at www.14eaglesden.com. And on this website, if you go to the home page, if you scroll down, you'll see our welcome. And we really emphasize that you take a look at this welcome, read this welcome, because this will give you a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is truly all about. All right. It's a very, short write-up on our welcome. It's not very long, but it's very succinct. Okay. And it's very straight to the point, to the concept of 14 Eagles. See, a lot of people come here and they think the 14 Eagles is just a gifting platform. It's more than that. Okay. We're a virtual community with a vast array of different things in our community, just like a real community in the real world, except we're in the virtual world, okay? And that's where the future is right now, in the virtual world. And so we're trying to be living proof that you can go into the virtual world and create and garner benefits in a virtual setting, and take those benefits and take it into the real world, okay, and affect change. That's what this is all about. So, we have this short presentation to show you, to give you a good perspective and a great concept about what 14 Eagles is all about. And so we try to have fun with this. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. No, this is just a platform where like-minded individuals can come together and work with one another and help each other, okay, and to and help this community grow and create change in the real world where it's really needed, okay, especially in today's time. All right, so we really encourage you to really come and check out this welcome and take a look at what 14 Eagles is all about. Now, in addition to that, on the home page, right below the welcome, we have what we call Video Row. And in our Video Row, we have a series of videos here, okay? And these videos are put here, these type of videos are intentionally picked to put here, okay? Because we want you to be able to take a look at these videos. And these videos are here to inspire you to think, to kind of change the way that you think, all right? And to kind of expand your conscious awareness. That's what this is all about, okay? Expanding your conscious awareness. Because, there's a lot of things going on in our world, in our communities, in our surroundings that we sometimes are not aware of because we're so trapped and bogged down with the everyday, daily things that we go on in our lives. All right. And a lot of times we miss a lot of this stuff. We miss a lot of things that's right in front of our face that we just don't see or recognize. And so we encourage you to look at these videos, take what you can from it, and then go and research anything that you see in these videos. And as you do your research, that will put you on your journey to expanding your thinking, okay, enhancing your conscious awareness, and having you the ability to be able to see things in a different way. Right? And it's very, very powerful. And when you go through that, you'll experience it. That's the reason why we want you to do this, so you can experience it for yourself. Okay, powerful, powerful stuff. And so below that, if you don't do anything else, we ask you to join our newsletter. Sign up for our newsletter so you can go into our email database. Whether you get involved with the 14 Eagles platform or not, or in the community or not, get on our newsletter so you can get on our email database, and you can get all the email updates that we send out every week. And more importantly, we have a video of the week that we send out every week. And in that video of the week, there's always some information in there that you can be able to use to enhance your thinking and enhance your awareness. Right? And so we encourage you to look at those videos of the week and pass them along to others, so others can be aware of what's going on in the world. Okay, we don't. This way, you don't have to rely on everything that's being said or done in mainstream media or what you get from governments, okay, or corporations. It's time for us to teach each other, to learn from one another, and put us in a position to get the real truth, your truth, whatever that truth may be. Okay, it will lead you in that direction. And that's what this is all about. That's what 14 Eagles is all about. Getting to the truth, expanding our conscious awareness. Okay, you're going to hear a lot as we go through this. You're going to hear me say and talk about a lot. The community is the key. Okay, the community is the key, because without community, there is nothing. Okay, there's nothing without the community. Nothing happens without the community. That's the main purpose of what we're doing here. All right, powerful, powerful stuff. All right, so we want to get into what all the things that 14 Eagles has to offer. But the first thing that I want to do is I want to introduce you to a concept about are you a connector? Are you someone that can connect people? Okay, get with people and connect to other people. Have a connection with other people. Okay, people that think like you, that in the same mindset that you're in. Okay, to try to go out and help people. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so are you that? Do you feel like you're that type of person? Because those are the type of people that we're looking for. People that can connect with others, okay, to make the community grow. Well, we have a video here that I want to show you that really puts that in the right perspective of what we're talking about. Check this out.
Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? Let me tell you a quick little story that has nothing and everything to do with the future of our world and how you fit into it. In 1917, the United States faced a huge problem. They were working hard to compete in the industrialized economy, and there was a shortage. Not a shortage of oil or coal or other natural resources, a shortage of people, specifically obedient factory workers. The solution to this economic dilemma? It was an experiment of sorts. It hadn't been done before, until someone thought of it. Mandatory public school. Unfortunately, the initial purpose of the United States public school system was not to inspire children or generate scholars. And it wasn't created for dreamers, people who color outside the lines, break the rules, and challenge the status quo. The public school system of the early 1900s was invented to create a nation full of adults who would obediently do their jobs in the factory assembly lines. Teaching kids to sit in straight rows and scheduling the entire day with the ringing of bells wasn't by chance. Punishing those who didn't conform was purposeful. These were the skills they would need to join the labor force. Intentional or not, this early method of turning dreamers into workers was an investment in the nation's economic future. And it worked. This then led to several generations of productive, fully employed workers. But it isn't working anymore. Why? Our economy has changed. We don't live in an industrialized economy anymore. We live in a connected economy. Right now, there are more users on Facebook than there were people on the planet 200 years ago. Technology has made it possible for us to connect with people, ideas, and information from anywhere in the world instantaneously. And as a result, our economies have expanded from localized towns and communities to the entire world. We have globalized trade in nearly every way. In the past, the obedient, do-what-you're-told without question people were rewarded for working hard and putting their dreams aside in order to toe the line. They were given well-paying jobs that led to long-term careers. They were guaranteed pensions, benefits, and the promise that they would always be taken care of. And they were. But that promise is gone for most of us today. Even if you have a white-collar job, the majority of white-collar workers are still working in a factory. Instead of operating a sewing machine or welding a widget, they now push pencils, type on keyboards, or process paperwork. It's still factory work because the entire focus of the day is spent on increasing productivity, which leaves little room for creativity, spontaneity, or individuality. The educated, hard-working masses are still doing what they're told, but they're no longer getting what they deserve. Even if you do everything you are told to do today, graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, work hard in whatever job you can find, if you're lucky enough to find one, you're not guaranteed anything. Companies are being forced to change or die right now. Layoffs happen much more often than job openings appear, and the highest paying jobs are disappearing or heading overseas at an alarming rate. If you have a job where your boss tells you exactly what to do, he or she will always find someone cheaper than you to do it. Did you know that the average length of a job today is about 4.5 years? Contrast that to the 1960s when it was 40 years. The connected economy rewards a different group of people. It rewards the people who see things differently, who don't conform, people who have ideas that no one else has, people who are willing to work hard but know that the old way of doing things is broken. The connected economy rewards you not for being a cog in the wheel of life, but for standing up and reaching out. The connected economy rewards the connectors. Whether it's connecting a person to a person, a business to a business to a product, or a product to a person, those who learn how to connect are the ones who will survive and excel in the connected economy. That is how the world has changed. It's not about to change. It already has. Things are different now, and they're not going back to the way they used to be. Look at Facebook. What's their product? It's you. Your network, your information, your ideas, they all have value. Does Facebook pay you for the money they make selling your information to advertisers? No. But we still use it because we have an innate desire to connect with people. In fact, neuroscientists have found that we are actually hardwired to connect with each other. Some people know how to leverage this innate ability in today's economy, but most don't. And because they don't know how to do it, most of them are paralyzed with fear, resisting the shift, despite clear indications telling them it's time to change. In 1917, a group of people performed an experiment that forever changed the way that we earned a living. The world today is facing another huge problem. We're facing a shortage of our own. not a shortage of factory workers or consumers. The world has enough of those. We have a shortage today of dreamers and connectors. And so, we're holding our own little experiment. And you happen to be the subject of it. This 8-minute presentation was specifically designed to seek out and find the connectors around us. Those who recognize that we are on the brink of the next economic revolution, who are ready to thrive in the connected economy, and who are searching for the best way to do it. The internet and technology are rapidly changing the way that we do everything today, including how we make a living. It's not too late to embrace the change and find a way to make yourself relevant and profitable in our brave new world. And that's why we've invited you here today. We've created something that rewards you for connecting. It pays you for bringing people together behind a cause, product, or idea. And we have systematized it and made it so that you can do it from anywhere, with anyone, at any time. If you are passionate about helping people, if you are passionate about changing lives, if you want to position yourself to be a capitalizing force within the connected revolution instead of just a bystander, let's start now. Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? How about the moment you realized you could change with it? Are you ready for the details?
All right. So are you a connector? Okay. Are you a dreamer? Are you someone that wants to do better into the future? Or do you want to go back to the same old way that things used to be? See, I remember some time ago we used to talk about paradigm shifts. And we said that we were in a paradigm shift right now. Well, guess what? The paradigm shift has already happened, okay? And a lot of people don't even know it. And so that's one of the reasons why we have to come together as a community, and we have to teach each other and work with each other. And so this platform, 14 Eagles, is a platform where people can come together and work together. And in doing that, we've come up with a platform to help each other financially so we can move that financial burden out of the way so we can do what we're meant to do as a community, okay? So here is where we have the 14 Eagles platform. So we want you to take a look at how this platform works. You don't have to learn, you don't have to know how to explain this to people. All you want to do is bring them to the community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com, and just click on the 14 Eagles video tab. And here you will see the 14 Eagles video presentation. You don't have to know how to do this or how to say this. All you got to do is show people where to go to watch the information, okay? So this is the 14 Eagles video platform presentation. Welcome to 14 Eagles. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe a program that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. When we join 14 Eagles, we enter into the first step of that process. We're invited to freely send a $2 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $6. We now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $2, totaling $28. Of that $28, we keep $7 as our harvest and hold on to $21 for step 2. In step 2, you're invited to freely send a $7 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you, for a total of $21. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $7, totaling $98. You keep $8 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest of $7 and hold on to $90 for step 3. Step 3, you're invited to send a $30 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you, for a total of $90. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $30, totaling $420. You keep $120 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest total and hold on to $300 for step 4. Now for step 4, you're invited to freely send a $100 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you, for a total of $300. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $100, totaling $1,400, of which you keep $800 as your harvest. You can see how your harvest is growing. You hold on to $600 for step 5, where you're invited again to freely send a $200 gift to each of 3 people whose names presented to you, for a total of $600. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $200, totaling $2,800, of which you keep $2,050 as your harvest and hold on to $750 for step 6. Step 6, the final step, you're invited to freely send a $250 gift to each of the 3 people whose names that are presented to you, for a total of $750. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $250, totaling $3,500. You hold $750 for repeating step 6 and keep $2,750 as your harvest, for a total harvest of $5,735 from a one-time initial gift of just $6. You can also send and receive additional gifts by re-entering and cycling through each step. For example, by re-entering step 1, where you send a $2 gift to 3 people, by cycling through that step, you have the potential to receive $22 in gifts over and over. Likewise, by recycling step 2, you have the potential to receive $77 in gifts over and over again. That principle applies to each step. By cycling through each step, you can receive $6,380 in gifts over and over, in addition to the $5,735 in gifts you receive through your initial progression through your 6 steps. One of the first questions we receive is, how do I position myself to send and receive these gifts? Well, I encourage you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles, and he or she, if they haven't already, will provide you with their website address, 14eagles.com/ and their username. In it, you will find an outline that will walk you through the process to becoming a 14 Eagles member. It's a very simple process that begins with registering for a Cash App account. Cash App is our payment processor, which allows us to seamlessly and in real time send and receive gifts. Once you have established and funded your Cash App account, you can join 14 Eagles by completing a very short template. Then send your gift to 3 people whose names are presented to you in your website, and introduce 14 Eagles to 2 people who do exactly what you just did. Register for a Cash App account, join 14 Eagles, give 3 people $2 each, and introduce the program to 2 like-minded people who do the same thing you just did. That's how you build your 14 Eagles nest. These are the people who follow you from step 1 through step 6. It all began with a very simple 4-step process. As I mentioned earlier, 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not selling anything. We're not asking anybody to change their behavior. We are merely presenting a program to our friends and family members that allows us to freely send a $2 gift to 3 people with the potential to be blessed to the tune of thousands of dollars each month. Thank you for your time, and again, I urge you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles. God bless. All right, so there you have it. That's the 14 Eagles platform in a nutshell. You don't have to know how to explain that to someone. Just bring them to the community website so they can take a look at this video presentation and find out just how this platform works. And then once you've looked at the video itself, now right below the video on our 14 Eagles community website, you can see exactly how to sign up, how to get set up, how to send a gift, and how to start receiving your gifts. Everything is right here for you. And if you follow these instructions verbatim, there shouldn't be any reason why you couldn't get started right away. Okay? Get with the person that invited you, and they can help walk you through this process. Very, very simple stuff, very, very easy to do. But if you do have a problem with it, just get with the person that invited you, and they will help walk you through this process. If you can't get with the person that invited you, then you go to the Contact Us tab, and it can show you how to get in contact with the 14 Eagles admin, and they can walk you through this process as well. All right, very, very simple stuff. But as I said earlier, 14 Eagles is not the only thing that 14 Eagles is all about. I mean, the 14 Eagles platform, it's not the only thing that 14 Eagles is all about. Because, with 14 Eagles, first and foremost, we are a community, okay? And the community is the key. Because without community, this means nothing, okay? This platform means nothing. And so through the community, we work with everyone. We don't turn anybody down, okay? And that's the thing. We don't compete with any other platforms out there. We welcome all platforms. And if you have something to offer to the community, we say come to the 14 Eagles community, all right? We've partnered with others. Dynamic Trio to be one. Dynamic Trio has a trilogy of platforms, one called Fund Me 24/7. See, the reason why we've partnered with Dynamic Trio is because Dynamic Trio has the same philosophy as 14 Eagles, which is, we're here to try to help people to get out of debt and to wipe out poverty. And the only way we can do that is to work together as a community. And that's what they're doing. And so why not work together with another platform, another company or business that is doing and going the same direction that 14 Eagles is going, right? So we've partnered together. And so working together, then we can accomplish that goal much quicker and much faster and help people doing that. All right? Powerful, powerful stuff. We really encourage you to check out the Fund Me 24/7 platform. All right? And then also, with their trilogy of platforms in Dynamic Trio, another one is the Feed Me 24/7, which is a feeder system to the Fund Me 24/7. Powerful, powerful stuff. This is all dealing in the crowdfunding industry. Okay, learn about the crowdfunding industry, which was basically born through the law that was signed by President Barack Obama in 2012 called the Jobs Act. Powerful, powerful stuff. And so you've taken that crowdfunding concept through Dynamic Trio to a whole nother level with Fund Me 24/7 and Feed Me 24/7. All right, so really, really take a look at that. All right. Then we've also partnered with another company called Cutting Edge Techno Solutions. We encourage you to take a look at them. See, Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, SETS for short, they have literally, and I mean that in this whole sense of the word, literally are taking communities and building it from the ground up. Okay? I mean literally digging the dirt and taking hammers and nails and machines and building buildings, building homes, okay, and building whole communities. That's what they do. Okay, with the new technology that they have, creating renewable energy, okay, creating their own materials through everyday trash. Powerful, powerful stuff. This is technology, okay, at its finest. This is what we're partnered with. All right, take a look at the SETS organization and what it does. Go to their website, okay, and see where you can fit in with that. Okay, we're partnered with them, and we're going right along with them. Okay, and so 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio, we're all working together to get it done, to build communities, not just virtually, but in the real world as well. All right, and then we have Hyperverse, which is a hyper community dealing in the cryptocurrency arena, in the blockchain technology, okay, teaching people how to use this new technology. You know, cryptocurrency, a lot of people have heard of cryptocurrency, but they don't know how to use it. They don't know what the real benefit of cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology really is. Well, here's a place that you can come and learn that, and at the same time that you're learning that, guess what? You can start earning as well. And it's the truest sense of the word or the phrase, earn while you learn. Powerful, powerful stuff, right? So look, this is the key right here. Community. All these platforms, all these programs, 14 Eagles platform, none of this means nothing if we don't have a community. And you know, sometimes people say, well, look, Brian, you know, I like 14 Eagles, and but you know, $2, I really can't make any money with $2. That's really no money, you know. Well, see, that's one of the reasons why we want people to take a look at the videos and really what we do here at 14 Eagles. Because, see, a lot of times we have to change the way people think, okay? We have to change your thinking and enhance your conscious awareness about what's going on around you. Because once you start to change your thinking and really can see things for what they really are, then you'll see that $2 is more than enough, okay? More than enough. Let me show you this first. Let's watch this, and maybe you can get what I'm talking about.
Reach their fortunes. In order to do this, I want you to pretend that I can grant you one wish from two choices. Choice one is this: I will give you $1 million. Or choice two is that you get 1 cent that doubles every day for 31 days. On top of that, you have to drive 1 hour north to meet a friend of mine named Vendela. She will double your cent and give you 2 cents, and then you have to drive all the way back home. Then on day 2, you take your 2 cents back to Vendela, and she doubles your 2 cents and gives you 4 cents, and then you drive back. Well, you do this every day for 31 days. Which would you choose? $1 million or 1 cent doubled every day? Well, as a factory worker, it wasn't even a contest. $1 million for me, please. Who wants to run around for pennies? Here is where we find out that ignorance is not bliss. If you have a calculator, you can follow along and check it out for yourself. In day 1, you have 1 cent. Day 2, you double it and you have 2 cents. Day 3, you double it, you get 4 cents. That doubles and becomes 8 cents, and by the 10th day, you'll have $5.12. How embarrassing if you took the penny a day. Let's look at the 11th day. $5.12 doubles and becomes $10.24, then it doubles and becomes $20.48, and then it doubles and becomes $40. And in the 20th day, that doubles and becomes $5,242.88. Well, it's still not looking too good if you chose the penny. But what happens in the 21st day? 5,000 doubles and becomes 10,000, 10 doubles and becomes 20, and on the 28th day, $671,000 doubles and becomes $1.3 million. But wait a minute, we didn't agree to 28 days. We agreed to 31 days. And so on the 29th day, 1.3 doubles becomes 2.6 million. And 30th day, 2.6 million becomes 5.3 million. And in the final day of our agreement, day 31, $5,368,709.12 doubles, which is $10,737,418.20. Now who's laughing all the way to the bank? This is what the smartest man in the world, Albert Einstein, said when he was asked what he thought was one of the most powerful things on earth. He said that the eighth wonder of the world was compound interest. And so here's how we can make compound interest work for you.
All right. So do you think $2 is too little? You know, it's all about your thinking. It's all the way that we see things, right? See, we've been conditioned all our lives to see things in a certain way. But when you can change the way you see things and see it for what it really is, then the power becomes in the ability to make that change and put it into action. See, we think the wrong way, and we have to change the thinking. That's the reason why we have the videos on our site, to help you change the way you see things, change the way we think. Powerful, powerful stuff, right? So understand, compounding, okay, anything that you compound, it will exponentially make anything grow to a sizable amount. All right. And so just with that example about the penny doubling every day, okay, a penny doubling every day, I bet you never thought in 31 days that could grow into over $10 million just from a penny. So imagine with a $2 gift what you could do. More than that, imagine what you could do if you compounded people, okay? This is what we're trying to get you to see. We're trying to expand your conscious awareness to this fact alone. Community is the key, okay? If it's money that you're looking for, if money is the need, guess what? Fine. Manifest that money, okay? You can manifest it by just saying, that's what I want. And guess what? In this community, that's what you can get. Okay, but you have to put it into action. And as long as it's put into action through the community and everyone in the community is putting that into action, guess what? It automatically comes. You don't have to say, I need money. It automatically comes. Okay? See, money is just a tool. And if you take $1 and you set it on the table, that dollar does nothing until what? Someone picks it up and does something with it. It's just a tool, just like a hammer is a tool, all right? A fork and a spoon are just tools. If you use it in the right way, it can become an abundance. It can make an abundance for you in whatever you need that tool to do. Powerful, powerful stuff. So understand, you know, we're in the right place at the right time, okay? And we have the platform to get it done. And we have the partnerships with Dynamic Trio, Sets, and Hyperverse, the hyper community. So you understand, we have everything that we need. So if we compound the people, we have everything at our disposal. I hope this makes sense to you, okay? Money is not the issue, okay? Money is not the issue. A lot of times we have in our minds that we need money. Money is our issue. That's not our issue. Our issue is community, people working together. Because if you do that, and you do that through these platforms and through these programs, money becomes no issue at all. Okay? So I'd like to close this out real quick, letting you know that the money is coming as long as we build the community. The money is coming. And see, in this particular tune, we're going to take this tune to #1 on the Billboard charts. Okay? This is the #1 song in the 14 Eagles community. Okay? And we're going to make sure we get a Grammy for this song. Okay? And this is how we're going to end it.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. I can just feel it, and I believe money keeps coming to me. It's coming to me now, and I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Come on, come on, come on. The universe is working for me, and working. I can just feel it, and I believe it's working for me now, and I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. More than enough to live, more than enough to give, more than enough to share. Feel like it's already here. More than enough to shout, more than enough to drop, more than enough to save. With plenty left over to give away. Money is coming to me. I can just feel it, and I believe it's coming to me now, and I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Come on, come on, come on. The universe is working for me, and working. I can just feel it, and I believe it's working for me now, and I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Well, more than enough to live, more than enough to give, more than enough to share. I feel like it's already here. More than enough to shout, more than enough to drop, more than enough to pay, with plenty left over to give away. Money is coming to me. I can just feel it, and I believe it's coming to me now, that I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Come on, 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 come on. I believe it, I can just feel it, and I believe it's coming to me now, that I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Come on, 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 come on. I believe it, and I receive it. Come on, come on, come on. Feel like it's already here. Come on, come on, come on.
All right. So is money coming to you? Do you believe that it's going to come to you? All right. That's what it's all about. If you believe it, you can achieve it, right? And so through the community, that's how it gets done. See, what we're trying to explain to you here at 14 Eagles is that we're trying to get that shift in your thinking. So therefore, when you get involved in the community, you're putting yourself in a position, okay, where you're not chasing money, but money is chasing you. That's the key. I hope you see that. So with that, I want to bring up our fearless leader. Greg, are you there?
Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am.
You want to close us out?
Sure. It was a great call again. Family, listen, the platform is here. It's laid out for you. Only thing that's missing is you and your friends, man. Bring them on, because we need each other more than ever before. You know, we're here every Thursday night, 8:30. We really want you to bring your friends and family here, because this is important. Get your questions answered. Find out if this is right for you. You know, this is, like I said, this is the most simplest platform you're gonna find, and the potential of it is just mind blowing. So come join us, take a listen, take a look, and you let us know what you think. And if you like what you see, come on aboard. Brian, back to you.
Fantastic, fantastic. And look, we're here every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We record these calls, so if you're not able to make it, that's okay. We leave no stone unturned, okay? And so make sure that you're on our email database by signing up for the newsletter so you can get our recorded calls, and send the calls out to other people so they can see what 14 Eagles is all about, okay? But better yet, come to the call. See firsthand what we're talking about, okay? And spread the word. We're here to build a community of like-minded individuals. And if you're like-minded, like the people here, and like what the concept of 14 Eagles is all about, then this is the place for you, okay? And so get involved. Help us to build this community, because what we build here and the benefits that we get from it, we could take these benefits that we get by building this community and taking that into the real world and really affecting change. All right? All right, so with that being said, hey, look, we're here every Thursday night. You can click right here on the Contact Us tab on the community website. You can click right on our link right here that will put you right into the webinar. Or if you can't come to the webinar, just call in and just listen in if you have to. If you have any questions, you can email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com. And yes, you can also call us. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns, call us at 301-684-1216. All right? We have nothing to hide. We're here to help, okay? And we have all the tools to try to help you to do this. So with that being said, hey, look, I appreciate those of you that could come and make it tonight. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here. And we really, really appreciate that. So with that being said, thank you for coming. For those of you that's watching on the recording, we appreciate you for taking a look at the presentation. And we hope to see you next Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. And God bless. Good night, everybody.